All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another segment of Dokkan Win. We took I'm not going to say hiatus, but some of our members have taken a hiatus. Another one of our members is still taking a hiatus. But we had a special episode 2 weeks ago that had Miles and Virus. I was about to say Viles and Myrus. But thanks, guys, for doing that. We had a top 5 units we want to have easy in the future, and that's one we can actually do more than once. Because there's always other units we want easy 8. We could get Will and Dale. We could get Miles and Virus. Again, we could have Invective and Dokkan Battle Art. It's constantly always could be done. But today, I'm joined by Dale! Dale? That son of a bitch, he didn't show up. Will? Damn it! I'm alone!
Hello?
There you are.
Okay, I guess I was cutting out.
Yeah, I heard a big buzz, so I thought you muted yourself.
No, I guess my headphones were being weird. But anyway, hello.
Welcome back, Will. I know I said that, but thanks for the last time we had Will was at the end of our tier list, which was an absolute long.
Oh my gosh.
We shouldn't have done them all at once. It should have been segment. No. We decided I'm really glad that means we didn't do it all in one night, because we were originally planning on getting it all done in one night.
That would have been an 8-hour
When?
session.
I mean, I would have had dinner made. We would have been coming in and out of the room eating dinner. It's an all-day thing.
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine? We're just sitting in a room all day talking about Dokkan.
It would literally be a live stream. Oh man.
Okay. But, Will, do you know what our topic this week is?
I mean, you told me that it was categories that we think need a buff.
Okay. It's actually categories that we think are too broken in the game.
I mean, I can do that in 5 seconds.
But anyway, yeah, it is categories that we think need a buff in the game. And this is not saying like a support unit. These are categories that are dead. Like, prime example being Super Saiyan category. I do not see a lot of Super Saiyan category leads. I do not see that Namek Goku anywhere. I do not see Super Saiyan leads anywhere. So that is technically classified as a dead category. These we could technically, I don't know if Will wants to, but we could say what unit we want to add in. Like, take Super Saiyan category. I would want a transformation base into Super Saiyan of Vegeta from the Android versus / Cell Saga when he destroyed Android 19. An extreme Super Vegeta. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
And have him be either support or like an absolute monster that attacks 5 times a turn to just annihilate androids. So we're going to sit here. We have an honorable mention we're going to talk about our honorable mention. Then we'll talk very briefly about the category, if we can. Will said he has not used a lot of these categories, so he's going to do his absolute best to explain what he can with what knowledge he has, which is perfectly fine. Because Dale's been on here before without knowledge of the stuff and trying to explain why, like Peppy Gals and all that crossover.
Yeah.
So, Will, do you want to start us off with your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is the Super Saiyan 3 category. It's got some good units. Like, not great units, but good units. But I just never see this category lead ever.
Yeah, the Bardock or the I see the Angel Goku but for the Otherworld Warriors.
Yeah. I never see that Bardock anymore. Like, it's been probably a good 1.5 years, maybe a little longer, since I've seen a Bardock come up.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It definitely needs some revitalization, because I mean, Super Saiyan 3s, in my opinion, are some of the coolest characters in the game and in the series in general. But
Oh yeah, without a doubt, I love Super Saiyan 3. It's I'd say it's tied for my second favorite transformation.
what's first?
Super Saiyan 2.
Okay.
And then Super Saiyan God is tied with Super Saiyan 3. Then Super Saiyan 4, then Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan Blue. I don't like Blue that much, and I have a rant on my YouTube channel as to why, like 4 years ago. But yeah, it's definitely one that could use it, just because, as Will said, even Virus in our recent thing we talked about with him is talking about it's a dead category, and I hate that it's a dead category because it's so cool. Like, I love Super Saiyan 3 is a very powerful category. It's very good. Like, if you can find the lead, it's a very passable category. It doesn't stand up to like Final Trump Card Realm of Gods, but it still has the capability to perform well enough that it has its own Super Battle Road stage. It can go take on Legendary Goku event. It can go take on Infinite Dragon Ball history. It's still a very powerful team.
It's just not as good as it could be.
Do you possibly have an idea what could bring it back to life?
I think if they made a Super Saiyan 3 lead, a Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 lead, because I know there's a lot of Vegeta fanboys out there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nano. I definitely think that it could revitalize the category. It would have to be a really good character, though. A really nice Dokkan Fest.
I like that idea, but I was actually just started thinking of it. Have you seen Dragon Ball Heroes?
No, I have not.
There is a villain in there known as Cumber, which is that version of Broly that has a Super Saiyan 3 transformation. I'm thinking of the next Heroes collab, a Super Saiyan 3 Cumber card.
That could work.
It could be. It could be fun. Good for mine?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Everybody could be surprised. My honorable mention is the low-class warrior category. Will, do you have the Bardock? The AGL Bardock is a low-class warrior lead.
I don't think so.
Low-class warrior is a very terrible category. Like, what I'm looking at right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to count you because you're LR. 5, 6 Bardocks in this category. And I have.
Wait. So they don't have. They barely have any Gokus in this category?
I mean, there you have Goku before Namek Saga. Like all
But
the
technically, Goku all the way through is a low-class warrior to the Saiyans.
Well, if you remember it after the Planet Namek Saga or after the Saiyan Saga, he was never actually referred to as a low-class warrior again because he stood up to Vegeta, who was an elite, a super elite.
Okay.
So that's why he is considered that's why up to the Kaioken Goku, which actually for whatever reason the Tech Kaioken Goku's not on here, is in the low class warrior. Low class warrior if it is a truly good lead because it's 4 key, 130% attack and 170 attack and defense.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did it, I would want I would want a brand new Tora card. We have a lot of Bardocks. Like I said, there are 6 Bardocks in this category. Tora, which was Bardock's right-hand man and best friend. I don't know, you may have seen the Bardock movie special, but Bardock's best friend was Tora.
Mm-hmm.
And have him being there, and also, and I'm not saying a new unit, give him an easy A, and then make him a support for low-class warriors. The Great Ape one.
Yeah.
Just because I like Tora. I like the character of Tora. I somewhat like the design of Tora, but I like Bardock 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is with our honorable mentions. Will, you want to kick us off with our first team?
My first team is Giant Form.
Oh, tell us about this travesty that is Giant Form, Will.
When I look through this category, okay, the only good units that I see is AGL Metacooler and LR Baby.
Do you have LR, baby?
I do not.
Okay, you're
I'm
on.
on Dokkan Wiki.
I was about to say, when the hell did you summon baby and not tell me? You're supposed to tell me everything you summon.
No, but I'm looking through this entire category, and those are the only good characters that I see.
Okay, if I'm being honest, you have to include the easy A of AGL Tapion. Though for global side, I hate Tapion. JP side, I'm okay with Tapion. Tapion's very good. I hate him, but he's good, in all honesty. And they also have Bergamo. You forgot Bergamo, Will.
Bergamo.
You cannot forget Bergamo with his 300% attack and defense.
Hold up.
Bergamo!
Yes, you're yelling at me, but I don't know who Bergamo is.
Wolf dude!
Wolf dude?
Physical!
Oh, I don't like this character, so that's why I don't care about him.
300% attack and defense! He had no reason to be as good as he was. He was legit a top tier unit for so long. He's still, I think, a top 20 unit. It's stupid that he was made that good out of the blue.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, looking at the category, I have no duplicate characters. I have 17 characters in the category. I do not have LR Baby. And I think that's the main transformation unit I do not have. It's just, we don't see a lot of characters that transform. Like this, that Giant Form. And there's Piccolo and Slug, too. Strength Piccolo and Physical Slug. I have both of those.
Yeah.
From T-Ward.
But I'm talking great characters.
Yeah.
I will take AGL Metacooler on any team that I can.
Oh, him and Baby are definitely pre the easy A of Tapion. Baby and Tapion, Cooler are the two best in the Giant Form category, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have units like the physical Cumber. Cumber's a very good unit. I like Cumber. He's a very formidable Giant Form category unit. He's good, but only in specific situations. But Cooler and Baby are, like I said, without a doubt, the absolute best two units in the category. Tapion Easy A.
And while we were talking about this, I had a cool to me, maybe not cool to you, idea about a character for this category.
Is it a Great Ape Kid Goku?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, sort of.
Is it a Great Ape Kid Gohan?
I didn't think about that. That would be cool. I thought about a Great Ape that doesn't transform into a Great Ape, that transforms into a Super Saiyan 4.
There's a cat next to me that just farted itself awake, and I heard that.
But
okay,
it starts as Great Ape, and then it transforms into Super Saiyan 4.
Okay. Question.
Okay.
How would that work? Because the Giant Form is for the transformation. Is for transformation.
Yes, it's still a transformation.
But you
I mean, it still has a giant form.
no, but no, that's what I mean. It's like how that I don't think that would work.
But it still meets the criteria. It still has a giant form, and it still transforms.
Well, that's. But I'm think of it like Wrathful Broly. AGL Broly has the power of the Great Ape. Ergo, he is in Great Ape form. He's in giant form, but he's not giant ape.
Yeah.
Starting it off with
That would be a cool unit, though.
how
Because
about
we've never seen anything like that.
how about I take it a step further?
Okay.
Have a GT Goku base
Okay.
form that transforms, that is a forced transformation into the Great Ape. Has the exact same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2 turns, like the 1 turn of, no damage. And then
And
goes
then
Super Saiyan 4.
after, he has an active skill that turns him Super Saiyan 4.
No.
Yes.
He goes from base to Great Ape, and instead of changing back to base form, he changes into Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Because then he'd fit within the category. It'd be a big revitalization, and we're getting GT-themed stuff for Golden Week, so it's possible.
That would be cool.
I'm going to laugh. Today is the 21st of April. We're supposed to be getting Golden Week information in 4 days. I'm going to laugh if what I say right now actually comes into fruition.
That would be crazy if we just predicted a unit.
I mean, Virus predicted LR Tapion and Minosha. Not gonna lie, he actually did.
Huh.
Alright, so am I good for mine?
You are good to go.
Alright, my first category I'm going to talk about may or may not surprise people out there. It is Dragon Ball Seekers.
Dragon Ball Seekers.
Dragon Ball Seekers, as I know of, I could be wrong, has one true lead, and that is the LRGT Trio.
You are correct. It has
170 in 4 key.
They are 170 to all stats and 4 key.
Look at me knowing my Dokkan.
The only other lead is a sub lead.
It's a free to play, isn't it?
It is the Goku Youth and Arale. Is that how you say the name?
Oh, Goku and Arale. That's right.
Arale.
The movie heroes. Yeah, they're 77%.
77% lead. That's the only other lead. Wait, hold up.
And maybe there's possibly Goku Jr.
Yeah, Goku Jr. And they're saying the SSR into Bulma. Dragon Ball Seekers category key +4, all stats +41%.
Oh yeah, her.
But yeah, those. Oh wait, no. It's another Goku Youth, and it's just key +2, stats +40%.
Oh, that's what, World Tournament then?
Probably. Starts out as an SR.
That's not World Tournament lead. What the hell? What type is he?
AGL, SR Goku Youth.
Wow, I do not know this unit. What the hell? Anyway.
Dragon Ball Seekers category key +1. Yeah, but
I know why. This is that Goku and Arale starts out as an SR Goku.
Oh.
Okay.
Goes all the way to... Okay.
Okay. Truly, the category is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Like, if I made a team right now with what I have, and let's count the GT Trio, I would have GT Trio, I would have the Budokan Vegeta, I would have Demon King Piccolo and Tech Transformation Frieza, I would have Huh. God, probably LR Goku Black Zamasu, the strength one, and
Yeah, I'm
then
looking at him right now.
maybe physical Vegeta, the from the Saiyan saga.
Physical Vegeta, the explosive super elite, Vegeta's family lead.
Yeah,
Yep.
like I would have him. That would be the team. It needs, it needs something like a Dokkan Fest. Heck, even a passive category support. Like I don't know. We just got a Goten with the Videl that came out. That is a Prodigal Warrior support. Do something like that for the category because this category is terrible. They need to release like in year 6 they released a whole bunch of free to play reps of 7 units. And that's one of probably and I believe it is the best free to play team in the game. They need to do something like that for Dragon Ball Seekers. Have it be like Team Bardock or something like that, like a Team Bardock, the Ginyu Force, but it's a whole week to get Dragon Ball Seekers characters. And I guess, I don't know, make them all GT themed? Make them all GT or Shadow Dragons? That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
No, it wouldn't work because Shadow Dragons are the Dragon Balls, but... And if I would have to do this, is one of 2 options I personally would pick. It would be either just a base form GT Goku, or Goku and Pan to be more precise, or a second, or I guess third form Frieza.
Why third form?
Because if you look through it, do you know how many Friezas we have in the game?
A lot.
Do you know how many first form Friezas there are?
No.
There are, let's see, there's the Dokkan Fest and the LR Prime Battle, which is an amazing unit. So we have 2 viable Friezas. We have the free-to-play EZA second form Frieza. We have numerous final form Friezas. We have
numerous golden Friezas.
We have 1 third form Frieza in the game.
Is it the SR?
Yes. Look, unless I'm wrong, I believe the Tech SR third form Frieza is the only third form Frieza in the entirety of Dokkan Battle.
Let me look this up.
You gotta tell me because I really want to know. I've been watching Aladdin recently, so I have.
So there's the SR one. I looked up third form Frieza.
The Xenomorph looking one.
Yeah, there's only 1 like base third form Frieza, because all the other ones are
There's the transformation. The Tech one is another one.
There's only 1 true third form Frieza in the game.
Yes, I know. There's 1, and that irks me. Granted, that form didn't do much. It got it hit by angry Gohan, and then it's like, oh crap! Boom! Hello, monkey. This is my final form. But wait, there's even more. Bruh! he just buffs up. He goes beefcake. But yeah, and you know what? Just for that, the fact that there is only 1, make it a third form Frieza. Like a Dragon Ball Seeker / Planet Namek Saga lead, make him support both of the categories, and maybe hell, add in Wicked Bloodline in there too, make him like the Vados, have numerous categories, give him dodge chance, crit chance.
You just want to make him insane.
Well, we need it. They're saving him for something. Because we have 1 in the game.
They need to do something.
Exactly. So he would be a fun one. If not for anything, he would be fun just to have a third form Frieza in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, make him a transformation from second into third, and just leave it at that. I don't know, but a third form freaking Frieza would be phenomenal. And boom, another Wicked Bloodline. So if you had Wicked Bloodline on your thing, I just took over Wicked Bloodline too.
I did not.
But we're on to your next, after my slight rant of there's only one third form Frieza in the game.
My next category is something that I hate talking about. World Tournament.
Tell me about World Tournament, Will.
It's just not good.
It's not.
It's just not good.
It's not.
I make the joke all the time that Devilman is the best person in the category, but it's just
okay. I would argue with that.
Like it's a joke, but they like the LR Tien and Chaozu is attack plus 10,000. No 10,000 when key is 8 or more, and defense plus 10,000 when key is 11 or more, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10,000 when key is 14 or more.
Yeah.
This unit came out in 2018 in Global.
Well, it is World Tournament prize. They don't want to make them too broken because they're actually really good. Like, they don't sound up, but they're actually really decent units.
But to come out in 2018 with a flat number instead of percentages, it's ridiculous.
You don't have Demon King Piccolo, do you?
No, I hate the World Tournament.
Okay, let me read you what Demon King Piccolo does. You get attack plus 6,000 per tech orb obtained. He's a top tier unit because if you get 5 orbs, or is it 6?
I laughed before you said tech orb obtained. I thought you were going to stop at 6,000. Okay, so 6,000 per tech orb obtained.
Yes, on an LR.
So he's a nuker.
On an LR.
So he's a nuker.
Yes, and he reduces damage by 50% if you get 5 or more. Then he transforms.
Okay.
Attack plus 6,666 per key seer obtained.
Demon King Piccolo is what?
Oh, he's also...
He's not in World Tournament.
No. I'm just saying that I'm just using him as an example of World Tournament LRs.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
World Tournament is a terrible. I know there's 2 leads in the game for it. You have Intelligence Jackie Chun, and then Yamu and Spopovich.
Yep.
Are those it?
There is one more, and it is a SR Yamcha. SR Strength Yamcha. World Tournament category key plus 2. All stats plus 20%.
I don't even know how they could save this category. World Tournament is a terrible category. The units are terrible. You know who's probably the best unit in this category?
The LR Kid Trunks and Goten?
No.
Who?
Hercule is unfortunately not.
You shut your mouth.
No, not the LR one. Intelligence. Do you know what Intelligent Hercule can do?
Let me look.
High chance to evade enemy super attack. Reduces damage by 50% to 90%. This is the best unit in the category.
Yeah, okay. He's definitely the best unit in the category. I thought you were going to say the LR Hercule.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, LR Hercule is not a bad unit. I'm not happy saying it, but he's not a bad unit.
I cannot agree.
Okay, after EZA, he's not a bad unit. Beforehand, he's not. He's terrible. No, probably Yamu and Spopovich, because those guys are actually really good once they get an EZA. And I guess a Hercule and Boo. But I mean, for the most part, World Tournament, it's a joke category. Like, it's just I don't even know what they would add to it. Maybe a dual Dokkan Fest of a Goku and Piccolo from the end of Dragon Ball, or Ma Junior, whenever he was called at that time.
I mean, it's a joke category, just like how the World Tournament is a joke.
Yet they try to hide some of the best stuff in there. All the stones, the free SSRs.
So stupid, bro.
But that's what I would have to. And I know I took Will Thunder, but it would have to be the best thing to bring this category to life. Would have to be a dual Dokkan Fest of Goku versus Ma Junior. And it would have to be Ma Junior because in Dragon Ball he is known not as Piccolo, he's known as Ma Junior until the end of final episode. Fun fact, did you know that, Will?
I did not.
Piccolo's original name is Ma Junior.
Huh.
Yeah. And I can imagine the parent going, "Ma Junior! Look, it's my Junior, everybody! My name's Ma Junior. Not Ma Junior, my Junior. Ma Junior." But, damn, it's just terrible. I'm looking at there's so many goddamn Hercules in the category!
Yeah, I had to go off the category because I got tired of making my eyes bleed looking at all the Hercules.
I actually convinced Dale to Rainbow. Was it Dale or you that I convinced to Rainbow this STR Hercule?
It was Dale.
I hate that unit's actually not bad, and I hate that.
Yeah, I do not want anything to do with Hercule.
You know, that is fair enough. Am I good for my next?
You are good to go.
Okay, there are a lot of units in the game. Well, did you know on JP they have the same name update?
No.
Units that do not have the same banner thing, like you said, the explosive super elite on that base form Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
You can have him on a team run with a different base form Vegeta.
So you can find, unless they have like the same name.
Think of it like Battlefield.
Okay.
You cannot have the exact same unit in there, but if you have, let's say, SSR Intelligence Gogeta, you can have his SSR form and his TUR form on the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same name update.
Okay.
And it is good. Because some units, like, I saw someone who ran an only Rose team, and part of me hated it so much because they cannot link together. And it was hating me. I hated it. But then I began thinking, you know what category probably benefited the most from this?
What is it?
Namekians.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the category now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Piccolos in this category. And there are only 18 units in this category.
Mm-hmm.
You can run all these Piccolos on a team now on JP. And going to be globally in like 3 months. And this category, at least right now in global, though can do stuff, is not a good category. It's another terrible, terrible category. Because Namekians were never shown to do a whole lot, except for Nail, Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo, Kami, Slug, and the 2 Namekians from Universe 6, which are Sunel and Purina. Those two were the only other Namekians we ever saw, so this category is so limited. That's why Piccolo has a worthy rivals lead. That way, because this category was so small. I don't know if he had the physical transformation Piccolo, though.
I do not believe I do.
That's why his Namekians category is 4 key, all stats plus 170, because of how bad the category is.
Oh.
Yeah. If they did this, they made a whole new Namekian, it goes back to the Ma Junior thing. Because at that point, it's a whole different unit. Either that, or, fun fact, Piccolo can actually go into a giant form. Strength Piccolo. There's a strength
Mhm.
Piccolo from Dragon Ball that can go into a giant form. Something Namekians don't really use a lot. Like 2 times. But it would either be a new Piccolo or Junior, or a standalone young Demon King Piccolo. Because people have been wanting Demon King Piccolo Dokkan Fest for almost as long as they've wanted Garlic Jr. It's not as outspoken as Garlic Jr., but they have still wanted him in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we got the free-to-play Elder into young Demon King Piccolo, people were excited because that means they hadn't forgot about him. So that means if you get a Dokkan Fest Demon King Piccolo, a lot of people are going to flock to him like they will whenever Garlic Jr. eventually gets released in the game in the next 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one of those two would be absolutely beneficial to the category. I would like it if we could have possibly a Super Comic Guru, but make him only dodge. Like 70% dodge chance, that is it. Maybe 200% defense because of how big he is. He's built like a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's super mean to say, but it's not wrong. But have him in there as a support for the category. That's what I would do to try and make the category, to benefit and make the category be better. Demon King Piccolo Dokkan Fest of Young, Junior, or Super Kami Guru. That and just or Easy A some of these units, please. Easy A. Oh, give the Universe 6 Namekians a TUR. They're at UR, and they're going to be like that probably for a while. But yeah, that's what is that number? Is that my third? Is that my third one?
Yes. Question mark. I have 3 left.
Okay.
Okay. So, Namekians was also my next one. So, I pulled up another one, and it was Earthlings.
Oh, Earthlings is pretty bad. It is and it isn't. It's one of those weird ones because we don't actually have a proper lead for it. The LR I was about to say LR Piccolo. Piccolo's an Earthling, don't you know? But LR Krillin is the best one in the game, but Krillin's not a good unit.
Yeah, and the problem with this category is yes, Krillin does give you Ki +4, all stats plus 150.
Yeah.
But nobody runs them.
No. Well, you also have the physical Tien, which is the only other Earthlings. He's good. He's good.
He's good, but nobody runs him as a lead.
No, because it's Earthlings.
Because who gives a crap about Earthlings? Like, they desperately need a leader. Like, desperately.
They need... I'm not even... Oh, God. Actually, you know what? No. I know what they could do. I know exactly what they could do as lead. You tell me what you think, and I'll tell you what I think.
I don't even know, dude.
Okay. My immediate thought as I'm looking through this is one character who reoccurs so many freaking times.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't it, but his name starts with an H. I promise this is not it. I'm actually going to go do a complete 390 away from it. But my immediate thought was a decent Hercule unit. But then the Dokkan gods themselves brought their light down and showed me a different unit. We need a new Oob card! Like Oob, Majoob. Like I was scrolling through, then I realized, holy cow, we have 2 Majoob units in the game. A strength one and a tech LR one.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a new Oob. I liked Oob. So if we got another Oob, you know what we could do with that Oob, Will? Have him as a
What?
lead. Have him be, or I don't know, Earthlings and, let me actually look at Majoob here as a category. Have him be Earthlings and Saviors. Have him be both, because, though Majoob didn't do much, he still did kind of come in and help save the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, have a new Oob in the game. Make him, I don't know, Earthling support. Like, true Earthling support. Gave him a 174 key for Earthlings, or, I don't know, 150 to Earthlings and Saviors category. And have him, if he is Majoob, have him do some Candy Beam or something. Make him support the whole, support everybody. Give him, like, the, AGL Pan. The AGL nuking Pan from the 50% support. Do you know what she does on her super attack?
I do not.
She raises allies' attack by 25% for 2 turns, I believe. So she'll super that turn. That whole turn gets a 25% buff after she supered, and so does the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So have him do something like that where he actually supports the it'll actually support the rotation. I don't know. This could be very broken, but let his super attack give 1 key to all allies after him.
Mm-hmm.
And have him support Earthlings with his passive. Have him be the absolute crap. I lost my train of thought because I'm starting to hype myself up, so my brain's starting to ramp up. Oob. I'd say a Majoob, just because we have one true Majoob card in the game. That is a strength one. Standalone. Make him his own standalone Earthling/Saviors. Make him support the rotation with key on super. Make him support Earthlings and Saviors. Give him dodge chance and allow him, I don't know, candy. The candy mechanic. What do you think of that?
I mean, we definitely need another card of his, so that could help this team out a lot.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it just Oob too, because we have 2 Oob cards in the game, truly. We have the LR one, and then we have the physical world tournament one. Then we have Majoob, which is the LR one, and the strength one. So we need a standalone of just good Majoob.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I would not mind a new Majoob card. That hyped me up. I hyped myself up.
I've never been a Majoob fan that much, so I can't really say that I'm hype. But I mean, it makes sense, and anything but a Hercule as lead, I'm down for.
God, you know what? They've released an LR, not LR, this is LR Videl. They released a Dokkanfest Videl. That means it's possible for a Dokkanfest Hercule, and I hate that possibility.
Even if he's the best character in the game, I will not summon for him.
You know what? There's one situation which I would be fine with a Hercule card. Do you remember after the Battle of Gods event in the series, whenever Hercule was explaining the fight with Beerus?
I think so.
He was fighting Lord Beavis. And I channeled the inner power within me, and my hair turned gold, and I became what is known as a superhuman. He was making fun of Super Saiyans. But I want a Super Hercule card with his gold hair. I don't care if he doesn't do anything. I want him in the game. That'd be hilarious. Would you not be funny? Like, think it's funny to look and there's just a Super Saiyan Hercule just going, yeah, rolling Super Hercule kick punch.
I just have this rage for Hercule.
Sorry, Youth Pastor just texted me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, am I good for my next one?
You are good to go.
My next is Shadow Dragons.
Mm.
Shadow Dragons is a good team. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
It's made better. It is made a lot better because of the Intelligence Gogeta being the Shadow Dragon lead but still 3 key.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the 3 key 150 is perfectly fine because that's what Omega is. But Shadow Dragons itself, as I really look through it, it's very, for being Shadow Dragon Saga, is very Saiyan heavy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking through. If I made a team right now, I'd have Intelligence Gogeta, LR, both LR Super Saiyan 4s. I'd have probably Phi Pan for the support, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku sometimes, and then possibly the best Shadow Dragon unit aside for Gogeta, which is Princess Shenron, or Oceana Shenron.
Mm-hmm.
If we had a new category, not a new category, if we had a new unit in here, at the end of Dragon Ball GT, we got Goku delivering the Super Ultra Spirit Bomb is what it's called. We actually have a
Mm-hmm.
unit in the game for it. It's that free-to-play one that we got from beating that Easy A thing. It is, I would want a base form Goku at that fight. Have him built a lot like Strength Kaioken Goku,
Mm-hmm.
where he has an active skill that does one big bombao of damage and one big Spirit Bomb attack. And then if you win, it has the animation of him flying away on Shenron.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's and that as I say that, it's I'm imagining it in my head because I actually watched the ending of it not long ago. I love GT. I prefer GT to Super. I don't care what anybody says. GT is superior to Super.
That's a bold statement.
GT is better.
I cannot agree, but
How can you not agree?
I just like better. It's
Super,
just
I like GT because the writing is not lazy.
mm-hmm.
The story is actually unique. It's not. It's
Mm-hmm.
sure Goku still wants to be fighting the strongest people, but he's kind of given up on it at the beginning of the series because he's training Oob to get strong, and then he's
Mm-hmm.
just like, "Oh, I'm Goku. I'm old now. I can still fight, but I enjoy it, but I'm not going to rush like I did in Dragon Ball Z." The characters like Vegeta, who had character development, kept their development. We saw the growth of Goten and Trunks into complete new characters as opposed to what they were in Dragon Ball Z. They
Mm-hmm.
It actually was good with the plot, good with the characters. It actually made sense. It fit perfectly as opposed to what Super has done. Super just threw away the ending of Dragon Ball Z entirely.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that. That's why I hate Super. I don't care if it brought Super Saiyan God, Kaioken Evolution, Kaioken Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I love Gogeta, but GT is superior in the story aspect and character
Mm-hmm.
aspect. And that's why Shadow Dragon I think deserves a lot more love. And with the release of whatever GT thing is coming out in the next week, I hope we get some sort of base form Goku that actually supports Shadow Dragons, like a 50% support to help revitalize. I could buff up the category. We could be also a lead, but I'm personally hoping for that base into Super Great Ape into Super Saiyan 4 as the lead. That's what I'm hoping. But that is just me. I'm sure other people out there would want that to be his own celebration. So yeah, Shadow Dragon's my next one. Your turn, Will.
So for my next one, I have excuse me, Dragon Ball Saga.
Okay.
I've never used this category. So I can't like. But also, I've never got a request, like a friend request, of somebody whose lead was a Dragon Ball Saga lead.
Okay.
Like I've gotten friend requests for a lot of random leads, and they're like high level like players, and I'm like, okay, but I have never, ever, I've never even like tried to look for a Dragon Ball Saga lead.
Yeah. You know what? That's fine. That's fair. I do not see a lot of deck. I think I've seen maybe 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of these other teams that just they need it. It's not like the Goku youth is bad at all.
Oh no, we even talked about it in the thing. I don't know if we actually had it. Did we put him in S or did we put him in A?
I think we put him in A, but it's just he's a great unit. They need something that's gonna make people want to run him,
Yeah.
and I don't know what that something is, but they need something.
If I had to think about a Dragon Ball Saga, Will, do you remember our second episode of the podcast
Probably not.
where we talked about units we want in the game in the future?
Okay.
Do you remember one of my units? An LR I had. I think the only LR on my list.
I do not.
An LR Dragon Ball Roshi.
Oh yeah.
I figured to be like, oh yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
But you sound so unimpressed.
Sorry, I am like trying to. My computer had a spasm. So, you are saying as a lead, or just as like a support?
As a new unit, I don't because
Just a new unit.
if he was a lead, I'd want him to be the LR and being a GT category, like the GT trio.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 key 170 the stats, because Dragon Ball or 4 key because of how truly terrible the units are in the game with it. Like Dragon Ball Saga, I have 34 units. I'm looking at it right now, and I really don't have duplicate units. So I would want an LR Roshi that has that active skill to make him go buff, but have him be a 4 key 170 to all stats for Dragon Ball Saga lead. Give him the ability to do a crap ton of damage on his own, because Roshi at the time was the strongest character in the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not, and for those out there that are saying he wasn't, it's been a long time since I've seen Dragon Ball. Like I don't even think I actually finished it, but I do remember Roshi being named at the time the strongest person on Earth. So make him a very powerful unit, and make him even stronger if there's a Goku or Krillin unit on the team. Like a Kid Goku, Kid Krillin unit on the team. Let's say give him 200% attack. No, because you think about it like the free-to-play. You know the free-to-play one has a 628% attack stat. 628% stat up whenever he does an Ultra Super.
Which one?
The LR free-to-play Roshi on JP from the Tournament of Power, when he does an Ultra Super, his super attack, he gets an additional 628% up on it.
What?
Not kidding.
He gets an additional 620%.
628.
28% to his attack.
Yes.
When he does an Ultra Super.
Yes. Not kidding. Look it up. I'm not kidding. This is also his EZA form too. But have him be a new lead for that, because I feel a lot of people were excited for this Roshi. I feel a lot of people would be even more excited if we got a summonable free to play, a summonable Master Roshi in his, let's call it, prime. Because that was like 40 years ago, 30 years in the Dragon Ball continuity. as stupid as it is. Because Dragon Ball Super has no goddamn aging. It's been 7 years since the end of Z, but they still look like the same. You know what? That's gonna be another thing. I talk about how much I hate Goku Black. I talk about how much I hate Tapion. I'm now gonna talk about the fact I do not like Super as a whole. I like some of the arcs. The Moro arc is cool. Granola arc is going to be amazing. Broly, neat. The actual Future Saga, okay. Battle of Gods, amazing. Golden Frieza, terrible.
Yeah.
Universe 6 Tournament, terrible. Tournament of Power, I do not like the Tournament of Power.
You don't like the Tournament of Power?
I do not.
Why?
Because right at the get-go, we knew exactly how it was going to end.
Yeah, but you could say that about a lot of animes.
Well, but that's not the thing. It's basically, they did a ride or die with the Tournament of Power.
Mm-hmm.
But they chose, basically, because here's what happens. If Universe 7 wins, they're not going to get destroyed. They're going to wish everybody back. That was called the moment it was leaked it was leaked. If they lose, that's the end of Dragon Ball altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other universes weren't going to wish back. Because had Goku, Frieza, and 17 not beat Jiren, Jiren would have won, and he would have wished to be the strongest, and Zeno would have destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the Tournament of Power was just a ride or die failure.
So you don't like the Tournament of Power specifically because it was predictable.
That and some of the characters in it, but mostly the predictability of it. Like that was basically just, we're gonna throw this fish into this water. Is he gonna swim? Find out.
I mean, you could say that about the rest of Dragon Ball too.
Name me one other time when it was that predictable.
Planet Namek Saga.
We did not know that Goku was gonna go Super Saiyan.
We knew that he was gonna save. He was gonna save everybody.
No, we didn't.
I knew that Planet Namek was gonna blow up. I predicted it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and then Battle of Gods when Goku was battling.
We all thought
Beerus.
Goku was going to beat Beerus because he got the Super Saiyan.
We all knew that he was going to go Super Saiyan God. I didn't think he was going to beat Beerus because he's got a destruction.
And the whole thing of Dragon Ball is to get to a point of strength to beat the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally every story. Like everybody out there says that. I remember there's a TikTok, I can't remember what it was the guy was saying, the whole point of Dragon Ball is literally, I'm weak, I'm going to get this power up, and I'm going to get stronger. Which essence is right.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Ball has never been one for a lot of plot. It has plot, at least Dragon Ball Z did. Super really kind of didn't as much.
Yes, but you have to understand that Super is catering to the new age shonen anime watchers.
Yeah, no, and it's stupid. Stupid Boruto people.
You're not a new age shonen anime watcher.
No, I'm a good age.
You're an old style anime watcher that likes a good story.
Yeah, because story is you need story.
This is why you like Black Clovers, because it has really good fights, but also has a pretty good story.
Exactly. It's why I like Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist has a really good story.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, I can see why people hate on Super, but also, I just kind of watch Dragon Ball Z for the fights anyway, so that's why I like it. But
I find the fights cooler I personally find the fights cooler in GT anyway.
GT fights were great. Because
the animation was so good! What happened, Super?
I specifically like the destruction arc, where it's the Goku Black and all that stuff.
Oh, the Future Saga?
Future Saga. I love that arc.
Oh, I like the idea of it. I really did. It's just I felt it was executed very poorly, but this is a whole different discussion.
Yeah, anyway. Am I good to go for my,
You just did yours. You did Dragon Ball Saga.
Wait, I thought we talked... What's your next one? By the way, I don't know if we got off somewhere. I only have one more category to talk about.
Yeah, we're both on our final one.
Okay.
Although, I'm about to be on my final one after this, because you talked about Dragon Ball Saga, I went into Roshi, then I talked about
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There's the rabbit hole. Okay.
Speaking of Future Saga is my next choice. Not even kidding.
Future Saga. Gotcha. Let me pull that up.
And for those out there that are saying Future Saga has some of the best units in the game, yes, it really does. It has LR Tech Vegito, it has Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, it has Intelligence LR Rose. It has Physical Vegito Blue. It has these amazing units in it. However, power creep is starting to pick up. On JP, for the people out there that gripe about, that global is just shenanigans, you're not wrong, but still. Future is becoming a dying team over in JP because of how long it's been since something's actually happened with the team. Is it still a top tier team? Absolutely. But do you know the last unit we got added into the category, Will?
The LR Rose?
Yes.
In
year 5.
For JP, that was February of 2020.
So it's been over a year, I believe, and I think Intelligence Future Gohan. Did Intelligence Future Gohan come out before or after Rose? I think he came out before.
Intelligence Future Gohan. Hold up. Let me find him. He came out before.
So aside for Easy A's, we've got nothing new in the category added since Intelligence Rose. And making it's just not, there's nothing good. You don't run the team for LR Vegito. You run it for the Trunks, because the Trunks is arguably the best unit on that team, aside for the Rose and the Vegito. Fun fact, Will, Rose can hit a 10 million attack stat in Rainbow Link level 10.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. It's stupid how strong he is.
Disgusting. Oh.
But Future Saga itself just needs a better lineup. It needs a new unit to just kind of bring it back, because I'm not saying it's a bad team. It's just, since nothing's been added to it, it's a piece of paper that was originally on top of the stack, but you just add more to it. Though it's important, it's been covered up by other stuff that's more important.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had a whole new unit in there, and this is going to go to a soapbox, I say soapbox, it's something I've talked about for a very long time in the Dokkan world. A new Future Gohan into Trunks exchange unit. You and I even had this discussion yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Day before.
Mm-hmm.
About a new Gohan, Future Gohan unit, that's Super Saiyan Gohan. It exchanges into a Trunks unit. And for people out there, I've explained this. I'm going to explain it again. I've actually thought and finalized it a little more. It'll be a Super Saiyan Future Gohan, who, if you get hit 6 times, fall below 68% HP, or on the 6th turn, you swap over, you exchange into Trunks. Kid Trunks.
Mm-hmm.
Base form. Kid Trunks flies to the battlefield, and you stay as Kid Trunks, Base Trunks for 1 turn. His active skill is him finding Gohan and going Super Saiyan. 1 turn after he's flown into battle. Have Future Gohan be his support, like the Dokkan Fest base form, exactly like that, and have him just, I don't know, a guaranteed crit or something. Not even that. Don't even give him guaranteed crit or additional. Just make him a big support unit, and have Trunks be a guaranteed crit and guaranteed additional on Android's category only. Like, only Android, not Android/Cell Saga, just Android category.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that, for a fact, I would summon on that banner.
Oh, 100%.
I would put so much money to probably rainbow that unit. Like, without a doubt. Because Future Gohan, for those that don't know, he's my favorite Dragon Ball character. And I feel like so many people would summon for that and exchange Gohan into Trunks. Because that's been asked for surprisingly a bit. We even have people on our Discord talking about it. And that's why I brought this up and actually started thinking about it. All right, we got one last one, Will.
One last one. So, my last category is the Ginyu Force.
Interesting.
It's just not good.
Out of curiosity, I forget. Did you say Planet Namek Saga or earlier or no?
I don't think I did.
Okay, that's not my next one, but I was just curious.
I can't remember. I might have.
We'll assume you didn't.
Anyway, yeah, Ginyu Force. Their leader is it's the Ginyu, but it's Goku, and it dropped in 2018.
Well, I thought it was 2017.
For JP, it was February 2018, and for us, it was July 2018. Key +3, all stats plus 100%, and his passive: extreme allies attack and defense plus 30%. Ginyu Force category allies attack and defense plus 20%. It's just he's not good. And the most of the Ginyu Force team that it was a free to play team that you got are not great.
No.
At all. It's just I understand like it's a gimmick like team, but at the same time there are Ginyu Force fanboys out there.
I've never met one.
I got pretty deep into a Dokkan Reddit one time, and there are Ginyu Force fanboys out there for some reason, and it's not a good team.
Oh no, it is not. It's probably when I came down to it, that's probably the hardest category Super Battle Road that I've ever taken on. It's the hardest Super Battle Road I've taken on. That's counting Extreme Tech. Who would you add in as the try to buff up the team?
Oh boy, you need a lot. I mean, I guess you could just easy A all of the like regular team, like the free to play. Obviously, you'd have to bring them back so people could get them. Give them an easy A, and then
Wait. What do you mean bring him back so people can get him? Anybody can go get him.
you can still get them.
Yeah, you go and he's a free to play thing. You just got to go get all the units rainbowed.
Okay, yeah, I haven't paid any attention to them since they came out 3 years ago. So, but yeah, some cool like Ginyu. I would assume. I don't even know, dude. Like, I don't know how you save a team that nobody really cares about. Like, there are the Ginyu fanboys, but those are like
Very
really
few.
very far and few between. Like, the mass majority, like I would say 99% of the Dokkan population is kind of like Ginyu Force. Okay.
It's like how we are with Hercule. No, we just hate Hercule. Well, we hate Hercule.
I like it's just not a good team.
Okay. Ginyu Force would be a fun one. I've actually thought about that one. And we need an exchange Ginyu. Like, once you fall below like 50% HP, you actually exchange into the Namek Saga Goku. Like, how he goes,
Oh yeah.
my power level's 180,000! You can only use 40,000 of it. What the hell?
Yeah.
That would have to be, he'd have to be something like that. It would have to be one of those because people wanted to exchange Ginyu in the game for a while. I remember a concept idea of it a while back of you have this Ginyu, except he swaps with the enemy you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take in Legendary Goku event. He uses active skill in the final phase. You're then using the UI Goku fighting Ginyu. Which, I don't know who came up with that idea, but whoever came up with that idea, that's a very stupid idea. It would not work. And that's for different reasons. We'll talk about that. We won't talk about that now, but it would have to be a Ginyu into the Goku just because that is, the most notable thing that happens in the Ginyu Force.
Mm-hmm. That's like the only reason people know about the Ginyu Force.
Well, that, and if you think about it, the Ginyu Force, Recoome wiped the butts of everybody. Except for Goku.
Yeah.
Or, you said the EZA, just do a banner, except instead of giving us all the old SSRs, like right now I'm going to go look at a banner if the game will load. If the game will load, there we go. Let's look at PyCon's banner. We have PyCon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 SSRs on the banner. How about a banner that has all the Ginyu Force members on it? Like 5 new Ginyu Force members, like the free-to-play team, except they're summonable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that one banner has only them as the featured SSRs.
Yeah.
Would I summon on it? Probably not, but that's an interesting. It'd be kind of fun to mess around with. All right, am I good for my last one?
You're good for your last one.
Okay, this is something. Before we actually get into it, I'm gonna talk about the unit I want specifically first. Last year, the first Dokkan Wen we ever did was about Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and the Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration. Do you remember that they will?
Mm-hmm.
I randomly said, "Hey, Will, let's do a podcast," and you and Dale both said, "Okay, fine." And here we are. Here we are, getting close to 8 months later. Ah, memories.
Boy.
Dokkan Wen, everybody. Do we know what we're doing? Absolutely not. 6 months later, still have no clue. But you know what? You listen to us. That's all that matters. I want Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito as this new unit in the category.
What's the category?
Joined Forces.
Joined Forces.
Because you don't watch Heroes, you don't know, as far as I know, you know nothing about Heroes. As far as I know.
I know nothing about Heroes.
Look up Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito versus Broly. Just Google it. And while you do that, those two fight...
Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito.
Versus Super Saiyan 4 Broly. If I had Chrome accessible, I'd do the same thing. But, they take on Limit Breaker Broly. And this is not Super Broly. This is Broly that was just strong for no reason. And literally was strong to the point that 2 fusions at their full potential could barely scratch him. But I want those 2 as a pair to be a Joined Forces unit. And I think that would help Joined Forces. Granted, Joined Forces is not a bad category if you have the right units on it. Have you looked at the picture, Will?
I have looked at the picture.
What do you think? Would you summon for that unit?
Yes.
Like, I'm seeing the fight in my head. Oh no! Remind me later. My computer needs an update. Apparently, I updated it like 2 days ago. But that would be a fun as hell unit in the game. They'd be Batars. They'd be Batara. Final Trump Card. Realm of Gods. Theoretically, Grade 8 power.
Mm-hmm.
They could do so much with a category like that. Like it's not even funny. Well, not a category, like a unit like that, and that would draw so much into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, we're a long ways off from that. Make them an LR with all kinds of animations. They'd be gorgeous, jaw-dropping gorgeous. The active skill would probably be Final Kamehameha times 2 because they both can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know, have them do the stupid freaking physical LR Goku and Vegeta Evolution Blue Kaioken, where they go back to the base form and then go into the strongest form. The only complaint I have about that unit, but I would spend so much money to get that unit.
Spend way too much money.
I already do spend way too much money. I'd spend even more money. Akatsuki, listen to me. I spend more money on my global account. I pay for global side. God, could you imagine?
That's a lot of money.
Could you imagine? But
you have to match. Whew.
I'd be truth. I am. See, I gotta think of the Japanese translation for the truth. But man, that'd be amazing just to see that. No, the truth in Japanese is just the truth. Damn it. Man, now I really want that as a unit, Will.
That would be an insane unit.
Like what? How would you even build a unit like that? Like you specifically.
I don't.
Tell me, Will. Tell me.
Just put everything. That's all you have to do.
Well, I was going to actually ask you.
Passive, everything.
I was actually going to ask you this because I was thinking of it. If you had that unit built, would he have? Would he have multiple? I think he'd have multiple supers, possible counters to normals, and counters to super attacks.
Yeah,
with
just
numerous additional attacks.
This is literally like a end game Dokkan unit that they release when the game is like almost all the way dead and they're like basically done after this.
No.
They're just like, here you go. Here's the most broken unit ever made.
Well, it's that Strength Trunks. That Strength Trunks is the one that's going to bring everything back when the game dies. Remember that.
Dude, but yeah.
That would be so
Could you imagine, like, the last unit they ever do?
No.
The passive is just everything, period. What do you mean? It's literally every passive to ever happen.
Wait a minute.
Just
what if this is going to be our last little thing? They're actually going to end our thing, and I actually have a subject for our next discussion. What if they made it a Zeno card?
Oh.
As the last card in Dokkan.
And then whenever you use a super, it puts out a tapeworm and destroys your Dokkan account.
Whenever you use it, it does destroy your Dokkan account. Only, but he has to super attack. And all you see afterwards is a white screen with Zeno floating there, and then the app is gone.
Forever. And
then reveals Dokkan Battle 2!
I won't play that.
They have imagine if they had the Legends graphics and animations in Dokkan. That's what Dokkan Battle 2 would be.
That's what Legends is. Dokkan Battle 2.
No, Legends sucks.
I don't like Legends.
As animation, the card art is amazing. I'm not going to lie. The card art is probably the best aspect of that game. Other than that, terrible. Hey, the story is actually not half bad. But,
yeah.
Will, do you have a topic for our next discussion?
I do not.
I didn't think you did. I wanted to see how he'd react if I just literally asked you on the spot. We, on our next discussion, should have Dale with us, are going to talk about units. Will, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
That we hate.
So just gonna have a list of Hercules. Got it.
If you want to have all Hercules you want. But this is going to be a list of units that we hate in Dokkan. And, fun fact, 3 of mine are already known. My top 3 units are already known in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? You know 2 of them. Do you remember what I said my number 1 would be?
I don't remember.
If you're one of the fans out there, and you know what unit I'm talking about, what I said would be my number 1 most hated unit, check out the Instagram podcast, the Dokkan Win podcast at Instagram, and tell me what you think my most hated unit is before we do this. And if you can get it right, I'll give you a feature on Dokkan Who. Give it a prize.
Yeah.
For the first person who does it, I don't want to get like 15 people saying it's this unit, and have 15 who's sit up. Though that would be cool. This is for the first. Let's make it first 2 people to say who my most hated unit is before that episode comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Will, you have anything else? Do you have 5 stones?
I do have 5 stones.
All right, Will, hit us up for a summon, then I'll go do another summon.
I'm summoning on the LR Rose banner.
Same.
Hoping for a miracle.
No.
Got Trunks. Went Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 1, 2. Only 2.
Yamcha.
I got AGL SR Deborah.
Dang, I was gonna laugh if you got a Yamcha. Alright.
Oh.
My turn! Could I get a dupe from my Rose? No, because I got a Tien and Goten. And base form.
Screen crack.
No. I got rare physical Beto. The excitement is not there.
Hey, you got a rare, I got a SR. I'll take that dub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you will. But if anyone out there wants to guess my most hated unit before this actually comes out, hey, check out the podcast. The podcast. Check out the Instagram. You're already checking out the podcast. Unless they're not. Would that be weird? That'd be weird. But
They're listening to the podcast, but they're not listening to the podcast.
Podcastception.
Because time is a construct.
Time is a contra.
Time is a contra. New saying. Time is no longer a construct. It is a contra. What is a contra? I don't know.
It's a giant.
Find out next time on Dokkan Win.
We're eventually gonna have all kinds of stupid merch, and people are gonna be wearing it around the world. Like, what the hell does that even mean?